I told my stepson he couldn't call me dad. Now my GF is upset with me. How can I make this right? Hi everyone, I need some perspective here because I am genuinely at a loss at whether I made a big mistake and how I can make it up to my GF. Context: I, M23, am engaged to the love of my life, Olivia, F21. She has a son, 6, who I will call Noah. Noah is a great kid, he's funny and amazing, and him and I have a great relationship. He always has a very solid relationship with his father, who he aims to see every fortnight. Dad hasn't turned up the last 3 times. When Olivia and I started dated, she made it very clear she was not looking for father figure for her son. She said I needed to have a good relationship with him but should not try to take over the role of father for him, as he already has one. This I have respected, and though we do many father-son activities together, camping, hiking, swimming, bike riding, and have a very good relationship, I have always tried to follow Olivia's lead with raising him. Now, while we were drinking tea on Friday night and having a bit of a celebration because Noah and I broke up from school for Easter, I am a teacher. He out of the blue calls me Dad. It was something that seemed casual, like, Dad, can you pass over the cheese? I stopped for a second and looked at him like, oh, did you mean to call me that? You would be shocked by the amount of times I'm called Dad, and even sometimes Mom, LOL, by the children in my class by accident. I smiled, passed over the cheese and said, I'm name, not Dad, silly, and he replied back, I wish you were my dad. I smiled again and just said, you have a great dad who loves you, but I will always be here. And we smiled at each other. I looked over to Olivia, who looked furious at me. She stormed off upstairs and I was genuinely confused as to what I did wrong, because I thought that is how she would have wanted me to respond to him. We ended up having a huge argument. She claimed I didn't love Noah because I wouldn't let him call me dad. Even after I tried to explain I was just trying to follow what she told me she wanted at the start of the relationship, and she said, well, things are different now. She ended up leaving and going to stay with her sister, taking Noah with her. I haven't slept all night, just trying to think what I should have done. I've sent a text over saying I'm sorry, but she hasn't responded. I don't know what I did to make her react like this. She is literally never emotional like this. It is now 1:20 a.m. on Sunday morning and Olivia hasn't responded to my texts apart from a simple, I'm staying with my sister for a while, response. I feel worried and sick because I feel like I've messed everything up when I was just trying to follow what she wanted. I don't mind that Noah called me dad, in fact I feel honored. But it was one of the boundaries she set out for me. Perhaps I should have said it to him in a nicer way, like telling him I'm so honored he wanted to call me dad. I just don't know.